Alright, here's the KDK industrial ceiling fan model B56YK in my grandparents' dining room. Showing off the round globe, I figured I might as well since I had it. So I figured I'd do it with the 4 fans that this will actually fit on. And I have seen quite a few of these with round globes throughout my childhood, and I figured I might as well do a video of this with it. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of round globes on a lot of fans. Unless it's like a Hunter original, I think those look really nice on it, or like something vintage like a Fasco Charleston or a Veranda Deluxe. But it really depends where it's installed. If it's like in a church, I think round globes look really nice, but in houses, not as much. In restaurants, I think they look nice, but I don't know. I feel like they look better out in public instead of homes, but that's just me. But also, I think they look better if they're in a spot that has somewhat higher ceilings. Just because they hang down a tiny bit more. Yeah. The church that I did videos of, the brown KDKs had quite a few times, as you have seen. The ones that were upstairs, all 3 of them had round globes now. Well, 2 of them did, and then one of them had a schoolhouse globe. But yeah, go ahead and show it to white. And now here's speed 1. Yeah, I got this with a light fitter I think I got for Brandon a while back. I'm not 100% sure. I think it was an anti-grass one that came with a round globe, so I just kept the globe here and I never did anything with it. So I figured might as well use it to make some more videos of these fans of it. Yeah, they're pretty nice. I like them. It's just, I don't know, I just feel like they look, it depends where it is. For a dining room, I think they look good. It actually looks pretty good in this spot, but it's just, the fan does hang down a tiny bit lower than I'd like to for it to have a round globe. If it was a higher ceiling, it'd be a different story. I just don't want to risk it getting broken and such, and then there's a mess for my grandparents to clean up, and with the condition they're in, I'd rather prevent risk on it. Plus that floral globe has been on this for about almost 10 years now, so, and it's very thick glass, so it doesn't loosen up over time. I don't know, I don't really see too many KDK fans with round globes like I used to as a kid, especially the newer ones. I've been seeing a lot, almost all the white kits now, but I think come with just the schoolhouse globes. I guess they're not selling them too much with the round globes like they used to. Now for speed 2. I do feel like that gives it more of a vintage look of a round globe. That's just my opinion though. I did put some oil in this fan recently along with one of my grandmother's bedrooms since they were starting to make some bearing noise. I did a remake video of this certain type along with the other ones in the house, so you guys will see the bearing noise I'm talking about. Plus, I did a separate video of it with the bearing noise. It's probably already it's published by now. Alright, now for speed 3. And definitely does a pretty good job That's why a lot of people in this country have KDK fans. Even though the newer ones aren't as powerful as these ones, they're very close to the performance of these. They rust up a lot easier, and some of them I've noticed they don't go too fast, and then some of them I noticed they go almost as fast as these. But these ones do move a bit more air, and that's why a lot of people have been holding on to them instead of buying new ones. Now or they just be painting them instead of placing the whole unit, which I think is the best way to go. It's the best way to save money too. If you want to make it look newer instead of buying a whole new unit that isn't going to last us long. Fortunately, not so many people in the United States do that. Well, there are some people that have been doing that. Originally, I got this round globe because I was planning to put a KDK out in the driveway area, but I'm thinking of just putting a wall fan there instead. And that was actually kind of the main reason why I got it with a round globe too. But since it's not gonna happen anymore, I gave that fan to my neighbor, and they actually got it to work. They just need to get it installed now. The one I got for free that was missing the down on the canopy. I was gonna use this globe on it outside, but we don't need it. My grandfather doesn't want a ceiling fan there, so can't put it. I'm not gonna force him to put it up, and then I'm not gonna have someone put it up and then have it not get used. It would just be a waste of time and money. So I figured I'd just give it to someone that can get more use out of it. But if you put a wall fan there, though, that won't be an issue. Usually this fan's used on either speed 2, speed 3, and sometimes it'll be used on speed 4. It surprised me this summer. It has been pretty hot down here. It's been like in 90s all summer long. It hasn't been used on speed 4 that much like it usually would be, which I'm kind of surprised. Light. I don't know. I just feel like the round globes, it just makes it. I don't know. I just feel like they look more obvious, like they're not the original globe. That's just something I've noticed. Because usually when you buy these type of white kits, they always will come with schoolhouse globe, so it's more obvious that it's the original globe. Whereas the round globes, I feel they look more like a replacement globe. That's just something that's just my opinion though. Because it's very rare that you see a ceiling fan that comes with like a single white feather like this that comes with a round globe. 9 times out of 10, you always see them with the schoolhouse globe. Usually, almost always. The only time I've ever seen them sold with a round globe like this is down here. For the KDK white kits, like these, like the ones that have no chains on them. Usually you always find these as like the replacement globes and such. Let's go ahead and move it to speed 5. But yeah, when it comes to me having like fan installed, having a white cat, I usually like the white kit to look like and nothing like it's all original or not as like a replacement stock or anything like that. But I did oil it, but it does seem to still be making the bearing noise a little bit. I did drop quite a bit of oil onto it too. It's making that squeaking sound that you can hear. I might need to oil it a little bit more by the looks of it. It only does it on the 5th speed. Somewhat, it did do it on the 4th speed a bit, but it's not doing it no more. And they never use it on speed 5 really, so it's not a big deal. Just the only thing that concerns me is like with how much I use this fan. I don't know if that means like the bearings are starting to dry out or something. That's the only thing that I was concerned about. Let's see. bird chirping though, and that's what I kind of find a bit funny about it. It's funny, these fans, to find them used, though, they're like nearly impossible to find used, and so a lot of people hold on to the brown and brass ones. So to find this version of the brown and brass one opposed to the newer one, it's a bit tricky, but again, it is almost the same thing. It's just the canopies are a tiny bit different, more of a triangle shaped, and the blades point a bit upwards and such. That and the motors are a tiny bit thinner, but aside from that, it's literally almost the same exact thing. Spin down. Kind of hear what spinning down to the side. Yeah, I noticed. I kind of noticed like after like 2012, 2013, I've been noticing less KDKs with round globes and more. Almost all the ones since then. I've been seeing a lot more of schoolhouse globes. So every now and then I would see some with a round globe. I don't know. I do notice a lot of people don't really like the round globes as much either. It's just because they hang down a bit lower. But it's kind of my issue with them. If the ceiling's a bit, if the globe hangs down a bit, I wouldn't use it either. But if it's on like a somewhat high enough ceiling where it won't get hit by people, or by like a broomstick, then I definitely would say do the round globe. I think they definitely look perfect for churches though. If you have like a line of round KDKs of white kids and have them all with round globes, I think that would look really nice. Same thing with the white ones too. But I don't know. I just feel like they look better out in like a restaurant or a church instead of like a house. So but that's just me. I did see more of these in churches with round globes in a house. So there's also that. Yeah, it's just we have a lot of people here who are somewhat tall, and the last thing we need is for them to hit the globe by accident. Even though the globes are above the table, they kind of move the table. They have moved the table closer to the TV stand right there, so the globe's not as above the table like it used to be. So it is kind of easier to hit now. Since my grandparents kind of need more space walking by the table and to where I am to get to the kitchen. Funny, cause we got this one in December of 2008, and that was like right before the KDK quality went downhill into like how they are now. Still good, it's just the blades after like '09 and such rusted up even more. That's a fake number. I'm not answering that. I have a thing that like reads off the mount over there, tells us no caller ID, so I'm not answering that. There's a lot of spam calls down here too. And they're even trickier than what's up there, so I'm definitely not gonna answer it. It's it's harder to tell, but Plus, my mom's asleep, and she told me to not answer the phone if it's for her. And 9 times out of 10, when they call, it's for her. So that's another reason why I'm not answering it. It's funny, out of all the fans, this one's the second newest, aside from the Westinghouse Petite that we just put up in the bathroom, but this one has the longest spin down out of all the fans here. But that's also because it gets used the most, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.